Hello, friends. Through this video, I'm going to teach your Unit 1 of Construction Engineering and Management. And with this, okay, I would be beginning the series for your entire syllabus coverage, that is from Unit 1 to Unit 5. Okay, so inshallah, you can expect five videos, okay, each for each of the units of Construction Engineering Management. So in this video, I'll be covering the syllabus for unit 1. Okay, it will be a summary of unit 1 because we can't be discussing every fine details of unit 1 entirely in this video. Okay, so we'll be looking at the summary part. We'll also try to look at some of the questions that have come in the previous year's examinations. Okay, now let us look at the syllabus here. Let me also share the screen with you all. Here you can see now. Let me open the documents here. You can see the syllabus of construction engineering and management here. Let me decrease the ratio here. One is our syllabus, okay, starting with the introduction part. Okay, let us also look at the notes here. Great. Okay. Now you see here, as I had also told you before in the class, that when you are looking for the previous year's question papers for this subject, you can also go for construction management and administration or construction management and technology. Okay. These three subjects, okay, all are having the common syllabus. Okay. So they are revolving around the same concept. Now, unit one here is showing a different syllabus. Okay, we are having this one over here. Okay, unit one starts with the introduction part, introduction to construction industry. So whether it's construction industry or construction management, as far as our topic goes, it means the same. Okay, so whether it's introduction to construction industry or introduction to construction management, it is one and the same. So let us now look at some of these topics. Now, when we go for the introduction part, okay, we look at the significance of construction management, right? Construction management is very important, as you see here. This is very crucial for underdeveloped economies and developing economies. Okay, so we are having these major infra projects such as multipurpose river valley projects, irrigation canal projects, and so on. So you cannot achieve these projects without proper planning. Okay, and this proper planning is dealt in construction management. You can also see that 50% of our total expenditure of 5-year plans is invested in construction works. And construction is a everlasting activity across the globe. If you look at any country, if you look at any nook and corner of the country, you would certainly be finding the construction work happening. Okay. And moreover, every sector of our economy will involve construction activities. Now you can see here, no management, no office, no portfolio can function without an office. Okay, for office requires construction. Okay, moreover, construction is a major economic activity in India because it's contributing to 7% of the GDP. Thus, construction plays a very vital role in development of any economy. Like you can see that the construction industry is providing employment to a very large portion of the human population. Okay, so according to one estimates in 2005, 31.5 million manpower was employed in the construction industry. And moreover, see, if we do not take into account the construction management and if we are not planning, then the cost of the project increases alarmingly. This can pose a very huge burden, okay, to the nation and to the contractors, to the developers and all. Moreover, you see, if we are using sophisticated machines and equipments in construction industry, we can always be ensured of a good quality of construction. Okay, now the art of construction has slowly developed. Okay, through through ages. Earlier we had very simple construction in the form of huts. Okay, or in the form of houses made of mud and soil. But now we have houses made of concrete. Okay, so we have come a long way, and you see here, India is still a developing country, so there's a huge scope for construction. Okay. Now, whenever we are investing a lot of money, if we are investing labor, capital, machinery, and raw materials, and we do not know how to manage or plan, then the cost of the project increases. Okay, it becomes really very crucial. To manage all the resources. So, in order to ensure that the huge resources invested in the construction industry are deployed efficiently for the benefit of society, okay, we require construction management professionals. Okay, so, okay, let us look at what exactly management is all about. Okay, it's simply act of getting people together to accomplish desired goals and objectives using available resources efficiently and effectively. Okay, so when we talk about management, it is more about people, and the all the people coming together, okay, to attain a particular desired goal. Okay, all of them have a common goal of a construction work. Okay, they have a common goal, they have a common objective, and they have certain available resources. Now these resources need to be used efficiently and effectively without any kind of wastage. Okay, so this is something which is known as the management, that is act of getting people together. Now let us look at what construction management actually means. Now you see here, construction management is a broader definition, okay, which includes the overall planning, coordination, and control of a project from inception to completion, aimed at meeting a client's requirements in order to produce a functionally and financially viable project. Now, let us try to break this sentence down and try to understand this. Okay, overall planning. Okay, where we are thinking of how to go ahead with the project, coordination, proper cooperation between the different segments of the construction works. Okay, and control of the project from inception to completion. So inception means the time when you have actually got the idea of a particular construction work, to completion, that is the commissioning, when the whole structure is completed and is delivered to the owner. So here, okay, we have to do the construction work taking into account the client's requirements. Okay, we cannot construct it the way we want, right? It has to be according to the client's requirement, and then it should be functionally be viable. Okay, when the structure gets completed, it should be useful and it should be financially viable. That is, it should be effective. It can't go over the budget. Okay, we have certain budget in mind, and then we can't make the particular structure too costly. Okay, let us look at the project and operations. No, this is not very relevant. Okay, objectives of construction management. That is, what are the aims of construction management? Now, this has been discussed before in the class. Let us revise these points once again. So, first of all, we need to complete the construction work within the estimated budget and specified time. The budget cannot go beyond a certain limit, and we cannot delay the project. Then we need to have a very high quality workmanship. Okay, we should provide safe working conditions for all the personnel and workers. Okay, and then there should be a feasibility of taking important decisions, okay, at the lowest practical management level, okay, through delegation of authority. So there should not be communication gap in a hierarchy. Okay, if any decision has to be taken, now it could be taken at the lowest practical management level, without disturbing the upper management. Okay, moreover, then it becomes really very crucial to motivate people to give of their best within their capacities, because if we are able to motivate them, then we can actually get best out of them, keeping their morale high and keeping them encouraged by giving them awards, okay, appreciating their work from time to time. Okay, this way we need to be motivating the workforce, and then an organization has to be created which works as a team. Now we cannot have an organization which is not united. Okay, we cannot have an organization where there's no proper communication, okay, between the different hierarchical levels. If there's communication gap, then it can lead to quarrels, it can lead to delay in the project. So this is economy by the engineer. Now, this can be achieved by incorporating components materials, by avoiding special equipments. Okay, so by giving full details and eliminating wrong parts. So economy means basically trying to do the cost cutting. Okay, not not making the project too expensive. Now that can be achieved by incorporate materials in the design which are locally available. We are not going for material which is available in other parts of India, trying to get them from the other parts of India, and then that leads to transportation amount, and then it becomes costly in the long run. So we are trying to procure the locally available material, and then having trained and experienced supervisory staff, and then having all the necessary documents to avoid delays. Now, this is a very important topic, that is functions of construction management. Okay, so these are six in number, okay, and then we will be looking at some explanation of each one of them. So the first function is planning and scheduling, followed by organizing, staffing, directing, controlling, and coordinating. So let us now try to look at it one by one. Now, planning and scheduling is, like when we have trying to look at the different realistic ways in which we can actually go ahead with any construction work. So we may have plans more than one, and then we try to select that plan which is very much suitable for us according to the available resources and the constraints imposed upon the project. Okay, so basically, when we are looking at planning, we need to have these keywords in mind, that is, what to do and how to do it. Okay, then scheduling is fitting of the final work plan to a time scale. Now, when we have decided the final work plan, then it becomes really very crucial to fit it into a time scale, because we need to ensure that the project gets completed within a time interval. So here, in scheduling, we will get to get to know the duration and order of the different construction activities. So this deals with the aspect of when to do it. Okay. Then organizing is, now when we have a big work in hand, we need to be able to break it down into manageable departments or sections. Okay. And then we can just allot the works, we can delegate the specific tasks to the different individuals according to the departments or sections which we have created. And then there should be a proper relationship and communication between different personnel so that we can achieve successful work completion. Okay, and the organizational structure of the project should be depicted by a flowchart. Now, this is an organization. This is a large scale organization, not very important. And then staffing. Okay, once we have divided the project work into sections, then staffing is nothing but delegation of people to fill the positions created. Okay, now there are certain things that we look at when it comes to staffing. We need to be able to recruit the right people. Then we need to be able to arrange different training courses which would be very useful for them. And then we should be able to carry out proper staff assessment, where we can see which person is performing well and who are the low performers, and so on. Okay, now comes directing. This directing is very important function. Now, so once we are done with staffing, then we need to be able to give instructions or orders, okay, to the different subordinates, and also we can ensure training so that they can carry out the assigned task, and then we should be able to supervise their work and then guide their efforts. Okay, so what is the essence of directing? Here it lies in the ability to motivate people individually and as groups. Okay, and thus we should be able to utilize their collective efforts, creative efforts in achieving the specified objectives. You see here, it becomes really very important, to ensure that uh, the people are encouraged. Okay, they are valued, they are respected. Okay, and when they feel valued and respected, they automatically work. Okay, it's not the finance, it's a financial thing which is always important, but we should always be we should be aware of their significance. We should be able to motivate them, and then get the best out of them. Then comes the controlling. The controlling is also very important. Okay, once we have started a project, then we should be able to review the project from time to time. Okay, and then we should be able to measure the actual achievement. Okay, on the project, and the and the one which we have planned. Okay, then if there are any discrepancies, if we are able to find out any kind of delays, then we should be able to rectify those deviations through corrective measures. Okay, what the essentials in management control are three in number. Okay, we should be able to first perf- we should be able to first perform measurement of the actual work which has been done in terms of progress, quality, and cost. Then we should be able to compare the actual performance on the site and the planned performance which we had already done. Then we should also be able to analyze the shortfall in performance, okay, identification of key areas which are lagging behind, and then we should be able to implement certain remedial measures, okay, which can help us in speeding up the project. Okay, and quick and accurate flow of information is a vital aspect. We need to have proper information of the different works. Now comes the coordinating now. Okay, here in coordinating, this is more to do with a communication or communication from the lower level to the higher level. Okay, now the authority converges to the top of the organizational pyramid. So at the top we have the CEO, the project manager, okay, the construction manager of the project, and then they are followed by, okay, now at the bottom bottom part of the pyramid, we have the skilled workers and the unskilled workers. In between, we have junior engineers, site engineers. Okay, and at the top of the organizational pyramid, we generally expect a project manager or a construction manager. So, in coordination, we should be able to coordinate the works of different departments and sections. We should always be having a detailed project report of what exactly is happening on the site. Okay, now, coordinating requires a very effective and efficient system of communication so that every department and the section is aware of their role, and they are also aware of whom to contact in case they are having any trouble. Okay, in case they require any assistance, they should be knowing, okay, whom to be contacted and what kind of information they can expect. Moreover, regular meetings of the departmental heads with the top management are very fundamental to proper coordination. Okay, if we have regular meetings, then we can discuss the progress of the project, and if there are any kind of troubles or any difficulties which are being experienced at site, those can be put forward to the top management, and then a proper solution or remedy can be proposed. So we also look at the different plans and problems, and then we try to rectify it. So this after coordinating. Okay, so we look at the resources for construction industry. Okay, so the resources are five in number. Okay, mainly you can just remember the three M's. Okay, three M's, one M standing for materials. Okay, you have different building materials like aggregate, cement, bitumen, steel, wood, timber. Okay, your cement, and what else? Lots of things are there. Then you have manpower. In under manpower, you would be having skilled workers, unskilled workers, helpers, masons, operators, engineers, and managers. Then and machinery, we have mixing plants, okay, boom placers, concrete pumps. Then funds or money, which would be arranged by the Asian Development Bank or the World Bank, depending upon the scope of the project, of course. And then the space. Okay, we would be doing a construction work on a particular space, which is generally either a government land or a private land. Okay. Types of construction, we have three types of construction, namely light construction corresponding to small houses, shopping centers, schools. Then heavy construction deals with heavy plants and equipments usage. Okay, like then the construction works could include tunnels, dams, barrages. Then industrial construction is all about a special usage of a special technology, right? And it includes chemical and fertilizer plants, steel plants, aircraft industry, etc. Okay, these are different stages in construction. Okay, we probably do not find that in our syllabus. Okay, we don't have like anything like stages, but it would be better if we just have a look, through the stages as well, because we never know what kind of question comes in the examination. So the briefing stage, designing stage, tendering stage, construction stage, and commissioning stage. Okay, so these are the different stages. Okay, you can just do a Google search on these kind of stages and just have an idea of what each means. Okay, briefing stage is generally the stage where we discuss the plan, Okay, we come up with brainstorming session, like what we discuss the various ideas of construction. In the designing or planning stage, we have the actual work plan, we have the drawings, we have the different plans. Okay, and then we go ahead with a particular plan. Tendering stage is the stage where we invite tenders from different contractors. Okay, then we will be choosing that tender which is most favorable for our project, and then the contractor would be awarded with the work, and then the actual construction takes place. Okay, after the construction takes place, once it is completed, then it would be commissioned. Okay, it would be delivered through a proper channel to the owner, right? So now comes the construction team. Okay, in Gehlot and Dhir, you have a good explanation about the construction team. However, we will also be looking at this particular PDF. Now, construction team mainly is comprising of owner, engineers and architects, and the contractor. Okay. Now, the owner could be a single person or a group of individuals. The owner could be Government of India. It could be a private or public undertaking. Okay. Now, the ultimate authority or the power of major decision making lies with the owner. Okay, owner is the one who would be able to control the resources, and owner is the person who can approve changes. Okay, in the building plan or the mode of construction, right? And some of the examples of owner: Public Works Department, PWD, NHAI, National Highway Authority of India, and Indian Army. Okay. Then comes the engineers and architects. Okay, engineers and architect comprises of civil, mechanical, electrical architects, okay, specialists or consultants. Then you have consultants in form of design consultants, supervision consultants, and project management. Okay. Then we have the contractor. Okay, contractor is a big team of planning engineers, site engineers, surveyors, and then subcontractors for different kinds of building works. So this is the relationship between the different hierarchical levels of construction team. You have the owner at the top. Okay, then you have a designer, architect, and the contractor. Okay, you can see the relationship between them. Owner is the one who hires the designer, architect, and pays him the fee. Okay, he has a contractual relationship with the owner, and he would be supplying the complete design. Then regarding the owner and contractor, okay, owner pays fees and provides contract documents to the contractor. Okay, he has a contractual relationship with the owner, and contractor is the one who would deliver the completed project. Okay, so this is that. An organization is basically a collection of people working together in a structured fashion to achieve one or more goals. Now we have none of these topics from here which are not very relevant. Okay, because they do not form part of the syllabus. Okay, principles of organization is not included in the syllabus. You have construction project objectives and life cycle and so on. So I had discussed about life cycle of the project. Okay, right now I may not be having the document. Okay, you can just go through the one which I had shared in the WhatsApp group. So these are the principles of organization, not very important. Now this is not part of the syllabus. Okay, we don't have to look at types of organization like line organization. Okay, and scope, line, and staff. These are not part of the syllabus. Okay, they are no longer in the syllabus. So we can just go through all these in some of the previous year question papers. Okay, let us revisit our syllabus and let us see if something is missing or not. So we have objectives and objectives of construction project and life cycle. Okay, you can just go through that in the notes which I've already shared. Okay, now regarding project scale, economy of scale, application. Okay, just give me some more time because I will be looking at these relevant topics. I'll try to get the material for that and then I'll discuss it once I get it. Okay, let us now have a look at the previous year's question papers. Okay, I have it from 2015. Now you can see here in part A, 3 marks question, we are getting, scheduling and controlling as a function of construction management. Okay, so you have seen in the under the functions of construction management, we have seen scheduling and controlling. So you can answer this. Okay, now this is on the basis of an older pattern of question paper. Still, it would be good, if we have a look at it. Okay, then this is from unit one. Okay, let us look at unit B now in the part B. So the question is about line and staff organization with its salient features. Now, but this is not our syllabus right now. Okay, it was syllabus. It was this question was part of the old syllabus. Okay, but it no longer is carried out in the now in the latest syllabus. Okay, so now let us look at the next year question paper here. Okay, so this one over here. Now, major functions of organization. Okay, this is also not part of the syllabus now, but importance of construction planning is something which you can write. Okay, and then and let us see and look at something else as well. Then purposes, merits, and demerits of functional organization. This is also not part of the current syllabus. Okay. Differentiation between CPM and PERT. This is a unit 2 related question. Okay, I hope you should be able to answer that. Okay. Now let us see here. See here, there is a question on functions of construction management. Okay, we have already discussed that. Then you have this question on merits and demerits of line and staff organization and principles to be followed to develop effective organization. This is also part of the old syllabus, not the current one. Okay, then yes, again, a question has been repeated or about the scheduling and controlling as a function of construction management. Okay. Now, again, principles of organization and line and staff organization. Unfortunately, this is also not the part of the current syllabus. So here, this is the syllabus again here. Okay. So some more question papers I had taken down, okay, but they are not very important. Okay, this is not our syllabus actually. But I just felt that maybe like the numerical problems could be very important for us. And so I had just uploaded this. Okay. So you see, these are some of the questions which have come. So you can see that no, as this is completely theoretical, okay, and you can just go through that. Okay, unit one should not be difficult for you. So I remember I had also, shared the question papers on the WhatsApp group. So please make sure that you're going through it. Okay, now we have covered nearly 70 to 80% of unit one. Okay, so you can just go through the theoretical questions in the examination. Okay, there are few questions which have oft been repeated. Okay, please make sure that you learn the answers. Okay, don't go for by hearting it. But as far as the definitions are concerned, according to me, it's better if you memorize it. For the other aspects, for other long answer questions, you can always write in your own language because you should be able to do that. Okay. So this is about the unit one. Okay. So then you can expect unit two soon. I mean, a video on unit two. Okay, that's it for me. So just go through the syllabus. Okay, once again, go through unit one. Okay, you can revisit my video again and again so that you can get a clear conceptual understanding for unit one. That's it for me. Okay. Have a nice day.